So in this video, I'm going to show you guys and demonstrate how you would take a credit spread trade. So credit spread is a very effective way of bringing in consistent income through options trading, and it is something that we want to be doing as a retail trader. So as a retail trader, apart from a Bitcoin halving year where you go long on the cryptos buying low, and after a market crash, swing trading certain bullish instruments, I think a lot of other just typical retail strategies are very much a guess game. It is very, very difficult to anticipate the movement of the price of an instrument in the short term. And even those that can, we're talking about 1 or 2% of all traders in the whole world, and it is very, very time consuming and difficult to do. And this is where credit spread, iron condor, and put selling options are quite simple, straightforward, high probability, high predictability with limited risks. So with a credit spread, right, so this is my group, the Magikian Wealth Discord group. This is one of the alerts which I gave out a few weeks ago, and it was a trade on Meta, right? So Meta, the May 17th expiration on us. So we basically, you're simultaneously buying as well as selling either pools or puts or calls depending on which way you're going, which direction you're going. So in this direction, right, in this case, so May the 17th on Meta, right, so we sold, simultaneously sold a 380 put, 380 strike put, and we also at the same time bought a 355 strike put. Okay, so if you go over to the chart on Meta, so those numbers, 380 and 355, so that will be around, so somewhere here, 380, with the 355, which is around there. Okay, so this is one of those strategies. What we want is for Meta to go up in price, and even if it consolidates, it's okay. Even if it comes down, it's okay. But what we just don't want is for Meta to crash, right? To really crash really below. Well, you don't really want it to. Ideally, you want it above this top price, but you don't want it to breach below the bottom price, okay? Because then we take a bigger loss. But even so, the loss is defined, right? This is absolutely defined loss. We know exactly what we're risking in order to make a certain amount of premium. And you may ask, why don't we just sell that put? Why don't we just sell a put here and then that's it, and then get a sign Meta? You absolutely could do that. But one reason that we may choose to do an iron condor or take a credit spread trade rather than put selling alone is because put selling options requires quite a lot of buying power. Okay, so because the broker assumes the worst case scenario, which is if we get assigned shares. So if you were to get assigned 100 shares of something, that's going to cost quite a lot. So that is why we need a lot of collateral in order to sell put options. Whereas if we do if we take a credit spread or iron condor, because we're going both ways, the collateral or the buying power, that's capital that's needed, isn't nearly as much as it would be if we were just selling put options. So even with a slightly lesser capital, you can take the trade, and sometimes from a premium perspective, we might actually get an overall better premium, which is the reason why we want to, sometimes may want to trade credit spreads on iron condors. Okay, so this trade here, typically, so what we do then is we go to our broker, and so this is a demo account. We then bring out Meta and click on Meta. And remember, you don't want to just buy or sell the stock. You want to do the options. So you click on New Window, Option Chain. Brings up the option chain is called for Meta. And so in this case, this alert was given out like a few weeks ago. It was a good winner. But it's already sort of gone past. Well, we were pretty much on that date now, so we want to look into the future now. But I just want to show you, let's just imagine this is June, around the middle of June or somewhere, for the same trade. What we do is we find June, so you can go here, more, and then all these will come up. If it doesn't come up on yours, just tick this box and then they all come up. So something around about the middle of June. So something like that. So this is a bullish trade. So what we want to do first of all is if you actually go to near the bottom here, there's a strategy builder thing and it says off here. You want to just click that so it says on. Okay, first of all. So if when we take more than one-legged trade, so if we're simultaneous taking 2 or 3 or 4 different trades or strike prices, what we want to do is select strategy builder, because we can take the trade as one trade instead of doing like separate things. It saves time and it's just a better way of doing it. So in this case we were to sell 380 put. So the 380 put is here, and if we were to sell it right here, that's the sell, that's the buy. So you want to click on that, and because we clicked on the strategy builder, we switched the strategy builder on, it's basically just it puts the order here. Because it hasn't finished, right? If you don't switch on strategy builder, then the system thinks you're just selling 380 put. Okay, so the next one we want to do is we want to buy a 355 put on at the same time. So 355 put is here. We want to buy that. So that is a credit spread. So, you know, I wouldn't take this trade personally because the premium we collect is just far too low. I mean, we're talking about like $10 or maybe even less. You know, I don't want to. You know, typically the alerts that I give in our Discord group, typically, or even the way how I trade, I would typically not take a trade on a credit spread or any of the strategies that we share throughout this course, like options trading strategies anyway. I typically would not take any trades that's going to pay me less. Right, $30 per contract of premium. Okay, minimum $25 per contract. If it's less than that, I typically would not take the trade because it's just not attractive enough, right? We are taking on some kind of risk and we want to collect a decent amount of premium. Typically, I take trades which provide us with anywhere between $30 up to $60 or even more premium per contract. That is sort of the sweet spot that I want to stay with. But this is typically, you know, I'm just sharing with you how you would take a credit spread trade, and this is how you would do it. This is how you open a credit spread trade using the Interactive Brokers platform. Once you are happy with all this, let's say this is it, this is what you want to do, you then just click submit order, and then that order will be placed through and you will collect that premium.